morning, and thank you so much for being here, for all of our guests. Like Mr. Bazzi said, my name is Sabrina. I'm the president of the National Honor Society, and I have the opportunity today to speak on behalf of the NHS, the senior class, and all of high school. Again, thank you so much for being here. As a woman of color, as a young student, and a college-bound student, I personally relate to your story and your journey, and I know many of us here do so as well. And that, I think, is what makes your visit here even more meaningful. I want to tell you how Star International Academy is equipping students of the next generation to be the world's leaders. Our emphasis on education and scholarship here is super significant, and our accomplishments do not fall short on our efforts. Our graduating class alone this year has raised over $23 million in scholarships for post-secondary education, and I think that is a great accomplishment. This senior class, we have a student going to Brown University. We have a student going to a super competitive University of Detroit Mercy Direct Admit Nursing Program, and we have a student going to Wayne State University's Medical Direct Program. We also have a ton of students going to top 25 universities, and I wanted to mention that SIA's graduation rate and college enrollment rate maintains its position way above the national and state averages. SIA also enables younger students, not just seniors, to encourages us to achieve academic prosperity. We have advanced placement programs open to ninth graders all the way up to seniors, and we have our largest group of AP students on record this year. We have resources relating to SAT prep in and outside of the classroom, and that has really pushed us to the top. I want to mention that Falcons are no longer competing just locally with our accomplishments, as many of our test scores and GPAs are nationally recognized. Academic excellence is encouraged from K to 12 through Honors Night, Student of the Month, and awards throughout the year, throughout your school career. Here at SIA, we don't just learn concepts, we apply them in fun and interactive ways. In AP Psychology, for example, we read the textbook, we learn about cognitive development or social conformity, and then we have our own experiments with our fellow classmates and fellow students to see the effects in the real world. And I think that really helps us learn the concept but also apply it, and that has prepared us for our AP exams, or just to learn it and to apply it on what we learn to the real world. I think that's most important. We have had multiple academic field trips as well. We love field trips here at SIA. We go to college fairs, we have university panels, those are one of our favorites, and we do technology expos like at Ford. Each SIA student here knows that the journey is not over after high school. Our efforts towards education continue throughout the community. We want to move beyond these walls, beyond this community, and hit the nation or international levels as well. Although we are starting small with our National Honor Society here, we want to be leaders in the community and in the world, and we want to inspire children to keep on growing and striving for greatness and inspiration, just like what you're doing every day. So, with all that said, I want to introduce Shum Kurdi, our Vice President, to say a few words.
So thank you, Sabrina, for that introduction, and it's my greatest pleasure to welcome you to our school, as it has been my second home for the last 13 years. I grew up in its walls with my closest friends and my teachers. When I think of my goals and the person I hope to become in the next 5 years, every aspect comes from the community in which I grew up in. As a K-12 school, our main focus is to encourage younger generations of willful, optimistic children to break out of their comfort zones and really participate in different events hosted by our high school organizations, such as the National Honor Society and even student government. STAR allows for the younger generations to be just as involved as the older students. STEM Night encourages elementary and middle schoolers to branch out and find their passions among the science fields. We have several activities and presentations to enhance their curiosity and build up the courage to look into our robotics program here at STAR, which is growing. We did really well this year. As a school, we focus on academics as well as extracurricular activities to emphasize the importance of school involvement. Last year, as a part of the varsity volleyball team, we raised $10,000 for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, all due to the high involvement of students here at STAR. Our National Honor Society provides a unique opportunity to give back to those who serve in our community as well, through our Thanksgiving annual luncheon. And it really shows the students how important it is to thank our servicemen and women. So Sabrina mentioned some of our top academic accomplishments, and I wanted to recognize our athletic accomplishments. Our girls varsity volleyball team came first in districts, and our girls varsity basketball team came second in districts and third in leagues. And inshallah, our girls' varsity soccer team will bring home a banner as well.
No, they will bring one.
We will. Yes, we will.
However, our girls aren't the only successful ones. We have a male star football player who got the opportunity to play at the collegiate level. He will be playing next year at Albion College on a full ride as running back. Star is more than a school. It is a home, an experience. This school has raised me to be the young woman I am, and through all the sports, events, and activities, it has truly made my elementary, middle, and high school experience unforgettable.